Well, good morning, everyone. We want to thank you all for joining us for what is a truly special occasion today. We want to thank our friends for the media for showing up in good numbers for us this morning as well. In a moment, you're going to hear from Dr. Stan Norman. Dr. Norman is the 7th president of Williams Baptist University. The spelling for our friends in the media is standard, S-T-A-N on the first name, N-O-R-M-A-N on the second name. Standing behind us, for those who are taking pictures and need photo captions, Dr. Doug Walker. Next to him is Dr. Brad Bain. Last name spelling is B-A-I-N-E. And then next to him is Angela Flippo, and her spelling is F-L-I-P-P-O. And if you need titles for these folks, just see me after the news conference. We'll be happy to get all those for you. This truly is an historic day. We thank you for sharing it with us. And now will you please welcome to the podium Dr. Stan Norman.
Thank you to our media representatives and our friends gathered here today on this monumental, exciting, historic day in the life of our institution. We are here to announce a major new initiative and a bold new direction for Williams Baptist University. With this new initiative, we begin the process of making an academically excellent, Christ-centered university education affordable for all families, with the real possibility of students graduating debt-free. By this time next year, we will have implemented an approach to higher education that will be distinctive in the state of Arkansas and within the Southern Baptist Convention. We are calling this initiative Williams Works. The goal of Williams Works is to make it legitimately possible for students in this program to work their way to an affordable university education and to do so debt-free. In the weeks to come, you will see several new developments taking shape on the Williams campus, one of these being Eagle Farms. But before we lay out the details of this initiative, let me explain to you how we got here. It is no secret that the cost of higher education has become daunting, a burdensome challenge for many students and their families. This is manifested in student loan debts that hang over the heads of college graduates and weighs heavily upon them at a time when they are attempting to launch their lives and their careers. These realities led us at WBU to conclude that the tuition-driven model of higher education is no longer functioning the way it should. This model no longer works for us. We are addressing this matter strategically and forthrightly. As of today, we are beginning a transition to doing things a new way. The new way of doing things is called Williams Works, and this new initiative was approved this past Friday by the Board of Trustees. Although we have been and will continue to work throughout this academic year to develop and implement this new initiative, the Williams Works program will formally launch next fall. The initial phase will start with 40 incoming freshmen who are willing to work to earn their education. These students will work 16 hours per week through the fall and spring semesters, and in return, WBU will cover the cost of education, that is, their tuition and fees. Students who work in the summer can also cover room and board expenses. Let me be clear. These are real jobs with real responsibilities. Students selected for Williams Works will need to be willing to work, to develop a serious work ethic, and to be willing to learn how to manage their time well. But those who are willing to work, the reward is an affordable, debt-free education at an outstanding Christian university. Where will Williams Works students be doing these jobs? If you will look to my right, about 130 yards in that direction, just beyond the row of those pine trees, you will see a field. That field will soon be transformed into Eagle Farms. And let me take this opportunity to assure our intramural athletes that yes, we will move your football field to a beautiful new location on campus. Eagle Farms will begin by producing fruits and vegetables. It will start on about 10 acres of land, We anticipate this farm growing in years to come. With 90 acres of farmable land on our campus, Eagle Farms has plenty of room to grow. We will also make the most of our many pecan trees that are on this campus. As of last count, we have over 100 pecan trees producing pecans even now. To provide more jobs for our students, Williams Works will reach out into community partnerships, including our neighbors in the Walnut Ridge Industrial Park. Custom Pack, the closest industry to the WBU campus, has already agreed to be a part of Williams Works. Custom Pack has had a great experience hiring WBU students in the past and has expressed eagerness to partner with us to help our students work to earn their education. In the years to come, we will also employ students to do a variety of jobs around campus, as well as expand our community partnerships and create additional university-related work and business opportunities. Williams Works will officially launch August 2020, but we will start recruiting and accepting applications for this program today. As I have already mentioned, our first cohort of Williams Works students will have 40 incoming students for the 2021 school year. The number of students in this program will grow to 80 in the following year and to 120 the year after that. Beyond that horizon, we anticipate the jobs to grow at a faster pace. WBU's transition to a work model, to a work college model, will be incremental and manageable. But Williams Works amounts to a transformation of our higher education model. Students who want to be in that first class of Williams Works students can get more information and apply at williamsbu.edu/WilliamsWorks. Williams Works and Eagle Farms are an ideal fit for WBU on many fronts. First and foremost, Williams Works is an appropriate expression of our mission to equip graduates for local and global engagement from a Christ-centered worldview. We are first introduced to God in Genesis 1 as the God who works. Our God is a working God. He is working to create. We are created in His image, and we reflect God's image in part when we work well, when we work hard, when we work faithfully. The Bible is filled with teachings and examples of the value and dignity of hard work. There is a Christian ethic of work, and Williams Works helps us capture that ethic and teach it to our students. The Williams Works initiative returns us to our historic roots, recalling the early decades of the institution when our founder, Dr. H.E. Williams, operated a print shop, a woodworking shop, an auto repair business, a radio station, a rice and soybean farm, and other enterprises created to provide jobs for students and revenue for the college. In a real sense, Williams Works returns the university to the core principles embedded in the school at our founding, the value of work as part of the educational experience. We believe the Williams Works initiative capitalizes on the opportunities and resources of our rural location and the culture of our community and region. It reflects good stewardship of our resources, making use of our acreage as well as the pecan groves already on our campus. It fits our educational mission. Incorporating a strong work ethic and responsibility into the educational process is a significant value-added proposition for our students. It makes our graduates more desirable and hireable to prospective employers in the job market after graduation. We believe this initiative is essential to tackle the challenges that families are facing regarding student loan debt. Statistics tell us that the highest debt last year, non-housing debt, $1.6 trillion was student loan debt. This is daunting for many of our families in this region. As we go out and talk to prospective families and their students, one of the core issues that serves as a barrier to those families to higher education is the issue of affordability and student loan debt. We believe this initiative is essential for not only providing for these families an opportunity to get that higher education experience, but it is essential for us in our mission. in inculcating our Christ-centered approach to higher education and elevating the role and place of work and the dignity of work in that educational experience. This is who we have been. This is where we have been. And we believe our future is bright, in a sense, by returning to those core founding principles and moving them forward in the days ahead. We want as many students as we possibly can have here, to recruit as many students as we can get here to come and be immersed and exposed in our mission, to have an opportunity to get a Williams educational experience. And we do not want the cost of education, affordability, or student debt to be a barrier toward that end. There may be other reasons why families do not come here or cannot come here, but we want to take financial considerations or barriers off the table. We do not believe this will be a cure-all for all things, but we do believe that this will make us attainable, and that the many families in Northeast Arkansas, throughout the state of Arkansas and beyond, will see this as a wonderful opportunity for them to achieve the dream of getting a Christian higher education at an outstanding academic institution. The Williams Work Initiative, we believe, enables us to expand our mission to more students. And at the end of the day, this is a financial model, a radically new model for us, a new way of funding higher education to overcome the barrier of debt and to achieve the desire of affordability for families. We desire to recruit as many students as possible and to expose and immerse these students in our mission of distinctive Christian higher education. Williams Works, we believe, provides a real path, an open door for more students from working class families to get an academically excellent, Christ-centered education, and to do so without incurring exorbitant student debt. This is good for us. I can't speak for all institutions of higher education. They have their own models and philosophical approaches to the way they fund what they do. But we believe this is the best way for us, a viable, vibrant way forward, not simply to survive the challenges confronting much of the industry of higher education, but for us to have a way to thrive, a way for us to grow, a way for us to prosper in our mission and to expand and advance that mission, building upon the legacy of the past, moving us forward into a bright and more robust future. Williams Works is a bold new chapter for Williams Baptist University and its students. We are incredibly excited about this new initiative, and we thank you for allowing us to share it with you today. Thank you for attending this press conference.
Thank you, Dr. Norman, for sharing the exciting news. A couple of folks that we want to recognize. First of all, it's awesome to have Walnut Ridge Mayor, the Honorable Charles Snapp, here with us today. Mayor, thank you for being here. And among our media representatives is Mr. Tim Scott, who also happens to be Executive Director of the Randolph County Chamber of Commerce. And I'm hoping by mentioning his name, I'm hoping by mentioning his name, I'll owe him one less lunch than what I already do. Otherwise, reporters will be glad to line up interviews for you with Dr. Norman or anyone else that you need to speak with. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a great day.